On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jameson Taillon will be on the mound for the Rocks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Now at the plate, Evan Price. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Evan Price.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ender Inciarte will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
So striding forward now, Ender Inciarte. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. One out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So in now for San Francisco, Rhys Hoskins. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Standing in now, Will Swift. As he'll take a look at ball one.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
The 1-0. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Just missing here, 2-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. .3-0 pitch. Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Giants 1, the Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping in, Pete James. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Center fielder, Pete James.
Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Into the box now, Jason Law. In the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Giancarlo Stanton now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And there's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They still trail 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's only 2 for 10. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Digging in, Taylor Davis. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Missed with a breaking ball. One and one. Here it is. Grounded to third. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Stepping in now, Luis Guzman. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one.
No strikes.
The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the second. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Flores is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants are down quietly, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Bumgarner's ready. 3-0 on its way. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
In now for Colorado, Carlos Chavez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's take a look at Joe Panik. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
So striding in, Wilmer Flores, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Swift. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Stepping into the box, Willie Calhoun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. Weak grounder back to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Jameson Taillon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Story on third. Flores at second with two gone. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. So 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it on to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. Two left for Colorado. They're down 1-0. So here now is the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Dribbled up the line. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Price. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Price is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Story throws it in, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
So stepping in, Ender Inciarte. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got two quick outs right here. But you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, When you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Inciarte rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Into the box, Will Swift, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Swift carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Here comes the 1-0. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. And that one just missed outside. Smoke toward third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. At the plate, Ethan Shearer. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
2 strikes.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
2-2.
Bumgarner into his motion. Here he comes on 2-2. Hot shot down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with Showtrack. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is in the air out to right. Price has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Fielded by Panic. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Joe Panik. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Another 0-2 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Chavez ranging back at the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
In now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Into the box now, Taylor Davis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1, and it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Guzman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Gregorius, the runner at second with one away. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Madison Bumgarner. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh, boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Evan Price. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 1-0. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Three runs already home here. In for strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
He's set and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chavez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rhys Hoskins. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just...
And the second run will score as well.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. John Gray answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Will Swift, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 1 pitch on its way, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. San Francisco leads this one 7-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
20-12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Panik is there. And that's the first out.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder, Carlos Chavez.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Chavez. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
2 strikes.
Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Up next for Colorado, third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
2-0
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. In there, 2-1.
2-1.
And this is hit hard to the right side.
No, that's foul.
Foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. Swift in foul ground. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full. It's the Giants 7 and the Rockies nothing. Here's Joe Panik. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup in for a strike. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. One and two, here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's 1 for 3. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
To 2-2 now.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Here now the 2-2. Soft liner to the left side. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening. Now at the plate, Taylor Davis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the Rockies nothing. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Bumgarner has his target. First pitch on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
In now, John Gray. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Coming to the plate now, Ethan Shearer. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Calhoun leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Trio fastballs in for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Full count now, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pete James. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Jason Law, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Law hits a little over the 270 mark. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Giants 7 and the Rockies nothing. Ready to take his hacks again, Luis Guzman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Madison Bumgarner, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Calhoun ranging up the middle on to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 32, Evan Price.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Evan Price. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
1-2's the count.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Giancarlo Stanton now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Striding into the box, Trevor Story. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turn gone, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Carlos Chavez. And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
3-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In now, Wilmer Flores. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. In time as he just gets the tag down. Rockies are down quietly. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Ender Inciarte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's set. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Stanton. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box now, Will Swift, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's 8-0.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's Joe Panik, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swift, the runner at second with one away. One pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. To first. Law takes it in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. James giving chase. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Giants 8 and the Rockies nothing. Striding in, Wilmer Flores. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Bumgarner into his motion. 0-2 pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Digging in and looking for more, Willie Calhoun. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Standing in now, John Gray, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with one out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Ethan Shearer, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
The 0-1 delivery. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Calhoun leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. Still 8-0. In now, Taylor Davis. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Now a flare out toward right center. Stanton coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Ready for another shot now, Luis Guzman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Line drive to center field. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Keith James. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
No strike.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Striding in for the Rockies, Jason Law. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And the runner from first comes around to score.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and he's going to make a move here. So that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one. Derek Law is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Law at second. Stanton on at first with nobody out. And that's over. 2-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And the pitch on 2-1. Up around the face.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Davis is over to take a look at it. But this one's out of reach into the home dugout. Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Carlos Chavez, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
First and second now, 1 man out. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. Hit to third. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to the ninth inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Now in the box, Evan Price. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Evan Price.
First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Boy, and Woody Keller's just not giving him any help now. It's 3-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
3-0 pitch. 3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at ball one. Now the 1-0. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. One and two now. The 1-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to third. Taken in by Flores. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. Giants down in order and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Settling in now, Wilmer Flores, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Willie Calhoun is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Guzman moving to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long. Digging in now, Willie Calhoun. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a strike.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And that's a cold strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Coming in is Hoskins. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Miles Harper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And that misses. Ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And it's 1-2. Harper, a California-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Calhoun leads off first with 1 away. Hit hard back up the middle. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Madison Bumgarner earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jameson Taillon was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Giants. 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside 8B on the corner of 22nd and Lake Street.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the San Francisco Giants got 11 hits overall as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 8-1. The Oakland Athletics totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 7-4. Chavez Ravine 3-2. The Miami Marlins only allowed 2 hits in the game as they beat the visiting